Okay, this is a little clip from my video, Do Boats Really Go Over the Curvature of Earth? And I'm going to use part of this to compare it to another video that I did at a different time, different day, different month. This was shot 4/19/2017 at about 5:30 p.m. And the second part, I'll tell you when that part comes up. But what I want you to do is observe how small this guy is that you can see in the boat. Okay, you can see how small he is and how far away that boat is, and your visibility is much better in this particular time of the year. So I was able to get better visibility. Also, the different angle of light from where the sun was on that particular day, plays a big role in what we see, especially on that convergence of the horizon, where the sky meets the water, the mirroring effect, and there's a lot of other multitudes of things that will affect what we see out on the horizon. And this is why I do these observational videos, and then I really do try to pick out some of these things that I can show you that really do make a difference in how we see this horizon line. The horizon line is an illusion, and it's an illusion because of our perception, our perspective, how close we are to the water. Now, both of these videos I slowed down at 50%, so it gave me a little longer time. But look at how this boat is in the water. He's past that visible water line, which basically tells me he's in the water. He's not being refracted back up from behind the curve. He's just being mirrored underneath, and this boat is settled in the water. He's not moving, so his boat is flatter to the water. This is a flats boat too, so he's gonna, when he shuts down, he's gonna sink down into that water. So you can kind of see where his boat is on the edge of the water. So that's where the edge actually is, almost splitting that boat in two. But because of the angle, we can't completely split it in two, because it's not exactly half because of my angular resolution to it and how the camera resolves the image. But I think that these are important observations that we need to consider. The angle of light hitting the water, where the sun is in the sky at different parts of the year, why parts of boats get cut off and missing. And I say it's a combination of things, at least through all the observational videos that I've done. Tells me a lot of things, plus my experience of being out on the water myself in my own boat and seeing how tides roll in, roll out, the water moves, and how it creates mirroring effects. They want to say mirage. Now watch this light of the sun as I move the camera. Okay, this is important too. How the light enters the camera also causes different effects. So, are observations important in this flat earth truth movement? I think so very much, and a lot of my stuff is overlooked. But hey, I understand. Sometimes people say my observations are too long, but look at how, as I get more where the sun's in the middle of my screen, you can pretty much see more of the shape of the sun. There's still a big glow there of the light being emitted. Now, as it moves across, okay, see how it grows and gets bigger. Okay, this has a lot to do with what we see and how we see things. That light can cause many different effects. Let me put it to you that way. Now, watch this. I zoom into this boat out here, and you got to remember the first part of the video, how big that boat was and how big the guy was on the boat. Now, as I zoom out to this boat, actually, you won't even see the boat. Why? Because that mirroring, that water, that refraction of light is actually hiding the boat that these people are standing on. Plus, these people are, out at a distance to where that water line, the hard water line that you see, is not the true horizon line. Everything behind that is just a mirroring of the sky because of my angular resolution. But look at the size of these people compared to the size of that first part of the video on the boat. This is what a lot of my observations show, and different angles, different directions that I look with my camera, depending on where the sun is in the sky, whether there's overcast, my visibility. There's multitudes of things that causes these effects. But the big thing is perspective. Like I say, a lot of Globers don't want you to use perspective, or a lot of the trolls, I should say, that come to your channel to kind of beat you down and tell you that you're on a, you fell down the rabbit hole and you don't know where you're going, and you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're saying. But my observations tell me a lot, plus my experience of working with water for the last 30-something years of my life. 35 years I've been working with water in a sense. I know that water will always find its weakest resistant path, and search for its own level, find its own level. Is the water out there level? No, it's all wavy, it's wakey. There's waves, there's currents, and this is what causes some of these effects. And throughout my journey of doing all these observations, I've spent tons of time, my free time and everything, and I really do want to share them with people because I think there's so much to learn from observational science. We can decipher where that horizon is, or where the convergence is really what we're going to do. And when you're looking at something like this, once you get past that visible water line, everything is just mirrored. So where is the true horizon? The true horizon is the illusion. There's no horizon. It's just on and on and on, and just a little sliver out there on the water plane can equal miles, lots of miles. And that one video, do boats really go over the curve, really speaks a lot. This part here was done on 7/26/2017 at approximately 7:48 p.m. So different day, different month, sun positioned differently in the sky. It makes a big difference, and that's what I want to try to show through my observational videos. And I do offer them for free for everybody to use, mirror, share, cut it apart. I don't care about credit, getting credit. I mean, that's besides the point. What I'm after is truth, and truth is where they don't want us going. And observational science, observable proofs, they give us a lot more evidence than just sitting around talking about it and not being a doer. Go out and do something. Do your own observations. Do what I do. Share them. Let's work together in this instead of all the name calling and everything too. That sickens me. All right, well, this is going to be the end of this video. Like, share, subscribe. Use it any way you like. And all my videos are free. I offer them free to everybody. Thanks for watching.